So here we are in TV Centre. This is the 3rd floor. So we're going to have a bit of an explore of the central wedge, normally not available to most people who come to TV Centre. So here on the 3rd floor we have CCA, Central Communications Area, more lovingly known as CAR, ICR, SATOPS, PQ and the SCAR backup. Morning.
Morning.
A bit of a crew room there. Let's go into the main control room. So here we have the CAR desk, and start with some of the interesting bits. The little tiny end screen on the end there is for the SCAR emergency position, although SCAR now have been gone for some months. That's position 1 on the desk. The rest of these areas here are for operating all the daily bookings for the national routings in and out of British Telecom Tower, and of course to the studios when they were here. So these couple of desks are international control room. You can see started decommissioning already. ICR's being run from up the road, and working further along the desk there's satellite operations. Let's have a little look now at some of the equipment. So going through here we have the famous analog bays, turned off some time ago when we completely went digital. Just wander around the back a little bit. Some of our ISDN telecommunications equipment. Just a couple of wires there, and that's the main cable riser in there, where all the high pressure copper clad cables come in from British Telecom. Let's see what else we can find around here. The sound bays. Lots of plugging on a Saturday normally for all the studios. Of course here we are now, all the studios have moved out, so we'll be dealing today with children in need and any of the other bookings, national and international bookings. Going down through the audio bays, this was the 100 source routing to the main routing, into the MDF room, the main distribution frames. Here we have every bit of wire in and out of our bays here, wired up to the equipment. Incoming and outgoing lines bays. And these bays were originally used for the stat muxing, statistical multiplexing of the DTT services. Now this was the uniselector room in the old days, but I think not many people can find any uniselectors anymore. There were lovely old switches, had 16 levels vertically, and would rotate into one of 50 different positions. Here's the vision bays. Some interesting old stuff here actually. Pulse matrices, 525 pass chain, 6C, that was the one we used to drive to the OBs. I say that doesn't make much sense, does it, to an ordinary person. When an outside broadcast was playing into CAR, we would use 6C, and we could drive that to any particular timing, as opposed to 6A, which is our main completely stable pass chain, and 6B, which is our backup. Now lots more digital equipment intermingled with the old analog stuff. Here's our HD matrix. And going to the SATOPS bays down here. Most of the equipment's now been removed, of course, because they're now doing that from up north in Wood Norton. Working back up the old side of CAR, you can see millions of cables. For example, these cables, jet fields, would be the jumbos coming up and down between the studios and landing here in CAR. That's very old ones there. World Service Asia. How about that? And there we have a whole load of new equipment. A lot of it running the BNCS, Broadcast Network Control System. Originally BBC Network Control System, designed to remotely control all the control PCs for all the matrices. That's it for the moment. Speak later.